Welcome to Top Floor Studios in Gothenburg, Sweden. My name is Jakob Herrmann. I'm the creator of the EZX packs Duality 1 and 2. As well as the big Stage EZX pack. I've been asked to show you some interesting tricks, and I chose to do parallel processing. And parallel processing is a thing that I use often when I mix. Doesn't matter if I'm mixing using Superior Drummer or Easy Drummer, or if I'm mixing totally raw drums or a combination. Basically, parallel processing is this trick I'm going to show you, or this technique I'm going to show you today, is based on if you're happy with your mix, but you want to change it, meaning that you want to dial something back into the mix to be more prominent, but you don't want to change the sound of the mix. So let me just show you what I mean here. I have my preset in Duality 2 called Everyone's Favorite Preset, which is, that name is because when I did this preset, when I tried my presets on colleagues and clients and friends, this was everyone's favorite. So I named it Everyone's Favorite Preset. Anyway, I have a very simple drum loop thing going here with a simple groove. And with this preset, it sounds like this. So I've done this mutated version of this preset where I've basically smashed everything, and I'm also sending my shells, meaning all the close mics, kick in, kick out, kick sub, kick front, snare top, snare bottom, and toms. I'm sending this to, you don't have to care about this because this is not being used. I'm sending all of that to this shells aux track over here. So only that sounds like this. So as you can hear, it's super boomy, which is nice, but I need to dial some stuff back in. I'm also sending the ride, hat, and overhead channels to an aux track called Cymbals over here, and that sounds like this. And those two together sound like this. So it sounds nice, but in a mix, it's probable that I would like some snap and attack back into the mix from the shells. And instead of trying to do this in the individual channels, because I'm happy with how it sounds, it's just that I need to, I don't want to change the sound, I just want to bring some attack back in. So what I've done is on kick in and kick out, as well as snare top and toms, I'm sending them to this aux track over here called Parallel. And in Superior Drummer, you can choose, for instance, kick in is pre-fader, kick out is pre-effects, and snare top is pre-effects, and parallel, and toms is pre-fader. And then you set the levels on, like over here on this slider, on this fader, how much you want going into the parallel bus. So the parallel bus itself sounds super weird. It's just attack and nothing else. So I've taken all the attack out with, all the sustain out with this transient plugin that I love. And this parallel bus sounds like this. Or actually, without all the stuff on the master, it sounds like this. And with everything on the master bus, it sounds like this. So the parallel bus itself sounds super weird, but when I just dial it in, you'll hear that you get back some of that snappiness and attack in the shells. Let's hear it. And I really like this technique because then I get that control that I'm after. How much or how little do I want to bring in that attack without changing the actual sound of the mix? And that's a really, to me, cool technique to use. And the fun thing is parallel processing can be done in so many ways. You can do it in the opposite way. Let's see, let's bring in Duality 1. And let's bring in the Smear It on Top preset, I think. Yeah, perfect. So this preset is all about snap and attack. It already has all that, but it has very little room. So with this preset, it sounds like this. And what we're gonna do here is take the sounds that are not so snappy and attacky. For example, kick front, that sounds like this. Great little sound. We're gonna take that and make an aux track, and we're call this parallel. Here we go. And now we can just copy this to, let's not do the snare, not the toms. Let's do ambience and mid-side, the MS track here. Mid-side miking, fantastic. So this now sounds like this, the parallel bus. That's perfect, that's just what I want. Now we're gonna EQ this just a bit to bring, just a bit he said, and just pull everything down. Take away some bottom and take away a lot of top end. Nice, and now we're gonna smash this to pieces. Also, I think I'm gonna bring up the volume a bit. I love that mid-side sound. Okay, so fast attack, fast release. That sounds amazing. We're also gonna, before the compression, we're gonna take away some attack with this transient plugin. Or all the attack. Perfect! And the funny thing is you can do it again. Great, so now let's just dial in the parallel bus and see what that sounds like. And you can do this with basically everything. It's the same thing that I do in the ones that I had up here. It's another kind of parallel thing where the snare top goes into the distortion channel here. For all you who love Saint Anger with Metallica, I do. But anyway, if you just want that little touch of distortion of the ring in the snare, it sounds like crap in itself, but in the mix, it's pretty cool to have that control over that nasty ring. So parallel stuff, it's a very cool thing that people tend to forget sometimes, and it brings you great control over whatever it is you want to bring into your mix without changing the actual sound of the mix. So yeah, that's it.